Now, the next question you may ask yourself is, how do I pick the right business idea? Every business starts with an idea. The idea determines what you're going to be working on for possibly many, many years. So it's very important that your idea be a good one and that it be something that you enjoy. Now, an idea isn't all you need to have a good business, though. After you create the idea, you have to work hard, and very consistently to ensure that your business has an opportunity for success. So here are a few questions you should ask yourself when you're trying to pick the right business idea. The first question you should ask yourself is, if I create this product, will somebody actually want to buy it? It doesn't make sense to try to sell something that nobody wants to buy, because then you won't make any money. Well, as a business owner, it's very important that you learn how to make money. So make sure that anything that you create for your business is something that people actually want to buy. The second question you may ask yourself is this: do I understand my customer? Your customer is the person who is going to buy your product. You have to know them very well. You have to know them like your best friend. You have to know what they like. You have to know what they don't like. You have to know what they're willing to spend money on, because the more you know your customer, the more they will trust you. And the more they trust you, the more they will buy from you. The more they buy from you, the more money you make. The third thing you have to ask yourself is, does my product stand out? Is there something about my product that's special? Is there something about it that people will remember? If you just make a product that everybody has and everybody sees it everywhere all the time, then sometimes it's hard to let people know that your product exists. You might tell them about it, but if everybody has the same thing, then they may not remember you. But what you want to look for is what they call a unique selling proposition. Well, what is a unique selling proposition? A unique selling proposition is when you can explain to the customer exactly why you are different and why they should buy your product instead of buying the product down the street. If you have a good unique selling proposition, then your product will stand out. Your customers are more likely to buy. So you want to find ideas that allow you for a unique selling proposition. The next question you have to ask yourself is, do I enjoy this type of business? If you, for example, say, I want to start a shoe store. If you don't like shoes and shoes are boring to you, then it's not going to be very much fun to spend all your time every day running a shoe store. So try to think about things that you like. Do you like video games? Do you like food? Do you like lemonade? Do you like clothes? Find things that you enjoy and try to start a business around that. The next question you have to ask yourself is this something I can do with the money that I have? You see, let's say that you're 10 years old and you want to start a company that makes cars. Well, that's hard to do because the companies that make cars are big billion-dollar companies like Ford and General Motors and Mercedes-Benz, and it will be hard for you as a 10-year-old to get $50 billion that you need to compete against a car company. So you might find another business idea that you can actually do that is actually in your budget, that's a little bit easier for you to afford. That's very, very important. The next question you must ask yourself is there a demand for this product? Does the market have people out there that need the thing that you're selling them? Now, they might be willing to buy it because you're a kid and you're cute and they think you're awesome, or it's your grandma and your grandma will buy anything from you. But you want to find something that people really need, people really want. I'll give you an example. When I was in high school, I used to sell candy at school. The reason I sold candy at school was because all my friends wanted candy. So I would go to the store and I would buy 30 boxes of Skittles for about $13.99. And then I could sell those 30 boxes of Skittles for $1 a piece. That allowed me to make $30, but my cost was only $13.99. So I made a profit of $16.01 for every case, every group of 30 boxes of Skittles that I bought. So basically, you want to look around, always have an eye open to know what people need. If people are thirsty, then you can go buy water and sell them water. If people are hungry, you could buy food cheap and you could sell it at a higher price. If people need clothes, then you can go and buy clothes from the internet or from China, and you can sell them at a higher price and make a profit. So always keep an eye out for what people need. If you figure out what people need, then you can start a business and you can make money that way. The last thing you want to ask yourself is, can I explain my business idea quickly? That's very, very important. The idea that you come up with should be something where you practice explaining it. Now, later on, I'm going to tell you guys how to do an elevator pitch. But for right now, I'll let you know that your goal should be to be able to explain to someone what your business is, what you do, and who you do it for, and to do it in less than 60 seconds. So eventually, when I show you guys how to do the elevator pitch, I want you to practice the elevator pitch, and I want you to see if you can do it in under 60 seconds, and that'll allow you to explain to people what your business is quickly, and then they'll like it and they'll love it and they'll pull out their money and then they'll pay you right there on the spot. That's how you make that good money. That's how you make fast money, and that's how you build a strong business.